Is it recording?
Yeah, what is that noise though? Oh, there it goes. It's gone.
All right. Welcome back, Morgan, for a second time. So, tell us what just happened.
Well, I just came out of my little depressed couple of days and I just got back on my shit and I had to figure something out. So I went looking because I just needed to find something and I came across something that is, what was it? Oh, steal a vote? Yeah, steal a vote. Yes.
So, take us through your journey. What made you like
Yeah.
how?
Okay, so obviously after the vote, I was honestly I what is the word, secluded myself. I went into just kind of dropped off and was like, okay, let me take some days, and it was really hard on me because it just made the game really real, and I took those days. I was really focused on work this weekend. And then I was talking to Bruce a little bit, and I just realized that we're probably not going to win the challenge. And we're going to have tribal in 24 to 48 hours. And they're I need to do something. And Bruce said that the power thing was empty with the power thing from the YouTube video. And I was just I just don't know what, I don't know if there was more to that. So I was look, I had time tonight. And I got on the Facebook page because there was a new picture uploaded. So I started there and I went through everything. Then I went to YouTube, did my couple of videos again. And then I was talking to Bruce about the immunity idols in the document for the rules. And on the top of it, it says, congratulations, you have found a power. And I didn't know if that meant there was a power in that. And I was like, oh, is it that? I was gonna literally send congratulations, you have a power. But I was like, that would be stupid. So I read it from top to bottom. And then whenever you said, it said to copy the thing at the bottom and send it in your prod chat or something with your name, and I didn't do that at the beginning. I just wrote hi, I understand. But when I did that, it just said prod. I didn't get the full thing. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing to highlight it. And then I did it and I was like, oh shit, there's something fucking here. And I thought I was too late, honestly, because it would make sense when we, at the beginning, copied the message and put it in the prod chat, that somebody would have gotten it. So I was just like, hopefully this shit is still here because I fucking need it. And it was fucking there.
All right. So, you had just mentioned, because I don't know what you talked about when you did a confessional with Topher. Um,
Uh-huh.
you had mentioned, you went into a little hibernation, focus yourself on work and real life, take a little step
Yeah.
back from the game. Now that we're back, you mentioned that, you're probably going to go back to the recycling bin. Has your relationships, sorry, has, English is hard.
I know you're excited.
Has your relationships changed since the alley vote?
I honestly, it's been so quiet. And I've been trying, I respect the game move, it had to be done, but I was in a mental spot where I wanted to give up because it was just a lot for me to process. And what I explained in the last confessional was I definitely have seen the show and I definitely see moves like this happening. But when it's first hand, these are people that you just talked to all day, I definitely get that side of the manipulation. But afterwards, I was just I respect it, do I love these people? I don't know if I would love them in real life, but is it a game and do I have to move forward with it and deal with what's in front of me? Yes. But like I definitely don't want to go empty-handed, and I feel like there's a lot of strong competitors near me. There's an immunity idol out there. I'm since this isn't like the devil thing, like I know there's like probably an advantage out there. So it's just like there's a lot of things out there that we're not really thinking of.
Okay. So we are dwindling down in numbers. Has there been talks about like a merge or a swap even? Because
There
people were expecting a swap for this round, but it didn't happen.
I hope that there's a freaking swap happening soon. I need it because it's just like I think it's like so boring. Like if it continues like this, I feel like it's just going to be one side on both sides that kind of dominate each other, which the other side hasn't lost, so they haven't been really voting people out. But I hope that it comes. I mean, me and the people that I'm closest with hope that it comes. I feel like it'll switch things up. So hopefully after the next vote, because it wasn't this one, I think it'll switch. I hope it switches things up. Because I'm in like not the best spot, but I'm not in the worst spot either. So it just depends.
So again, you mentioned earlier that you spoke to Bruce and that there's an inkling that there is a possible chance you might return back to the recycling bin for the fourth time in a row.
Oh my god. You don't need the fourth time in a row.
Is there a specific name that you would want to see go home, or has things changed since the alley vote when it comes to voting for someone out?
I definitely think I have a terrible like inkling on people. So I'm definitely trying to lay low and not like drive anything. I've definitely learned how people get information from you and they like without really they feel like you feel like they're giving you information, but they're not really giving you information. They're just like making you feel comfortable. So I don't really have any specific name. There's like people that I feel like are under the radar that are like gonna like coast by, but I just haven't. I mean, until we get the results of the challenge, I would hope conversations start going because it's kind of been silent. But yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Um, um, has your trust list changed at all, or has it been the
Oh,
same?
it's fucked. After this last tribal, it's fucked. I obviously trust Bruce and Chrisanne the most because they voted with me. But Marvin is definitely at the fucking bottom now, honest. Um Jazzy is like sketch because she literally got on a call with me and Chrisanne for what? Like that was a waste of time. Um I don't really have any opinions on Nick, like as a game player. Like I definitely think he's a wild card, so like haven't still talked to him really. Um and Tanner, I just love the sweet kid, but I wish I could just be like shh, just quiet for right now. But other than that, definitely Bruce and Chrisanne are like the most trustworthy in the sense of like genuineness because I feel like they're not really trying to get information out of me.
Okay. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Before we end the recording, is there any last things you would like to say or add to your confessional?
This game is hard, but don't give up because you'll come across things. And that's it.
Okay. Let me stop the recording. Hello?